It's a beautiful day here at Mitchell Stadium, where your Bluefield University Rams will be taking on the St. Andrews Knight here on homecoming weekend to cap it all off. The last time these two met was late last season, of course, on March 20th when the Knights took down the Rams 51-35, and they had actually played twice that season. Since they had quite an abbreviated season, they played double the teams in some of the Appalachian division of the MCS. And the first one was a close contest. If you guys remember, it was a very tight one here at Mitchell, where the Rams ended up losing that one 48-43 in a quite contested competition. The Rams coming into this contest 2-5, 1-2 in the Appalachian division, head coached by, of course, Coach Dewey Lusk. And St. Andrews comes into the contest as well, 2-5, head coached by Stephen Harris. Stephen Harris in his first season as the head coach after spending multiple seasons with the Knights as their associate head coach and offensive coordinator. Now, the Rams have a lot to come off of. They come off of a fantastic win against Warner last weekend, and they swept the Appalachian Athletic Division Mid-South Conference Awards. I mean, for the Offensive Player of the Week, we had Nathan Hurstich, and at Defensive Player of the Week, of course, DeMarcus Winbush with his 3 interceptions, and Joey Dales claiming Special Teams Player of the Week in the kicking position. As the Rams line up, they're going to kick off first, and they're going to receive in the second half.
Number 3, Lions, and number 1, Allen.
Back to kick for the Rams, Riley Stubbs out of Harrisburg, North Carolina, Hickory Ridge High School. As it goes deep, down to Devontae Allen, but it's going to go down the back of the end zone. Start out on the Knights 20. 5. Coming in at QB for the Knights, Austin Wallace. As they all take a knee prior to the game. We're going to have a flag on the play for delay of game. I can only assume that the kneel has to do with the multiple. I know, of course, our soccer team kneels for social injustice. So I can only assume that the possibility of the Knights doing the same. As Austin Wallace back. Handoff. Out to run. Going to the backfield. Still falling. He's going to get tripped up at the 10-yard line on the tackle.
Tackled on the play by number 7.
By Tremal Cash.
It'll be second down.
That's going to be second down and about 15. 24, check that. Wallace Three wide receivers to his right, one to his left. DeMarcus Winbush playing up. McNeil, pass out to number 8. Almost tripped up. Getting about 15 yards, maybe a little more.
To number 8,
Just past the original line of scrimmage.
Ellis. He tackled short of the first down. It's
Third down here, 3rd and 9. Wallace in shotgun. McNeil behind. The wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Looking over to sideline coach. Staying back. There's a snap. Looking to his left. Almost taken out. Thrown just short, incomplete. Flag on the play.
the 13. Wallace's pass intended for number 2, Cohen's. Flag on the play.
Looks like the intended receiver was Cohen's. There's a flag on the play. Wait for the white cap. He's messing with his microphone just a little bit. He picks up the flag. Flag waved off. Gonna set up 4th down for the Knights. A punt team coming out.
No penalty on the play. It'll be 4th down.
Back to punt for the Knights. Aronson Cook,
On to punt for St.Andrew.
the 6'2 freshman.
Back to return for the Rams. Number 19, Strickland.
Antonio Strickland to receive. Muffed punt. Picked up and taken down at the 3-yard line.
That punt is recovered. So it'll be 1st down Rams.
Daniel Denson, number 22. And the Rams are going to start off in fantastic field position and a great start here early in the first quarter. First, we're going to see of Offensive Player of the Week, Nathan Hurstich, getting 333 yards last week. And it's 279 yards away from breaking the school's passing yards for a season. Goes deep. Touchdown. Rams. That's caught by number
Number 6, Nathan Hurstich's pass complete to number 19, Antonio Strickland.
to Antonio Strickland. Rams getting their first touchdown less than 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Point for the Rams. Number 85,
Joey Dales going 6 for 6, getting a couple of long field goals last week against Warner. And there's the kick right through the uprights.
And the kick is good. That makes your score.
And we're going to take a short break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. back to receive for the Knights. Devontae Allen. Of course, stops kicking. Here's the kick. It's deep. That's going to be a touchback. A little bit of pushing and shoving. The 20-yard line, nothing called. And starting in the same position they did in the first drive. Audible coming from Wallace. Looks long deep. Nobody there. Incomplete.
Number 13, Wallace's pass
His intended target, number 2, Kashar Cohens out of Norfolk, Virginia. He's going to set up 2nd down and 10. Wallace, audible. Hand off to McNeil. Play action pass, check that. For about 20 yards, that goes to number 28.
Carry by number 26 for St. Andrews, tackled by a host of Rams. It'll be first down.
Number 26, Caleb Gooding. Wallace looks to his left. Missed tackle and taken down by number 8, Darius Finesse. Just short of the first down, setting up 2nd down and about 2.
3 tackles short of the first down. 2nd and 2.
Wallace. Handoff. Around the corner. Almost getting stopped up by a fleet of Rams, but he's going to gain around 13 yards. Going to put him down at the 34-yard line.
McNeil tackled by several Rams, but that's enough for another Knights first down.
And McNeil is not a small running back. That's why it's taking a lot of the secondary to take him down. Looks deep. Overshot by just a hair. Got to set up 2nd down, flag on the play.
Wallace's pass intended for number 2, Cohen's incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now look to the white cap.
Offside. Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Offsides called on the defense. Set up 1st and 5 on the 29-yard line. Wallace looks deep and overthrows it again. Setting up 2nd and 5. Back-to-back overthrown plays to number 2, Kashard Cohens. 11:23 left to play here in the first quarter. Wallace, handoff McNeil. Check that flea flicker. Stopped up just behind the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. Got to set up 3rd down.
Good tackled by several Rams. That brings up 3rd.
McNell setting up. A long line. One receiver to his right, one to his left. Shotgun. That's over to Cohen's. Forward progress going to put him right past the first down marker.
To number 2, Cohen. That's enough for another Knights first down.
First down coming for the Knights. Wallace. Now behind him. Receiver to his left and his right. Offsides. Still going to play it through. Incomplete pass. Not going to matter. Going to set up 1st and 5. Offsides on number 82 for the Rams.
5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That number 92, Kayshawn Ridgel. Going to set up 1st and 5. Wallace. Receiver past the hash mark. Handoff McNell. QB sneak. As he goes out, no one can get a hand on him. Touchdown, Knights.
13 Wallace. Touchdown, Knights.
Gonna go out for the PAT. Kick comes. Number 25, Austin. It is good.
That makes your score Bluefield 7, ST.Andrew 7.
We're going to take a short break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made.
Kicking for the Knights, Andrew Austin. Back to receive for the Rams, Jaquan Ebron and Antonio Strickland. Here's the kick. Squibb. Picked up. Route around the curve. Brought down by number 25. Camel.
Tackled by several Knights. It'll be first down Rams.
Coming up, first down Rams. Hurstich. Let's see our first long drive from him. Snap. Fake handoff. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Nathan Hurstich on the quarterback keeper will be tackled for a loss by several Knights. That'll be second down.
Taken down by number 99. of the Knights, Benjamin Houston, the senior out of Gainesville, Florida. He goes back. Handoff. The Fields. Good for a gain of 8. Going to set up.
LeBron Fields, tackled by Circle Knights.
3rd and 5.
Third and about 6.
9:02 left to play here in the first quarter of play. 3rd and 6. 2 receivers to their right, 2 to the left. Hurstich throws right. Trying to make it upfield. Got the ankle.
Number 6, Nathan Hurstich.
Number 8 of Thomas Lee.
And that's enough for another Black Tie Chargers Rams.
And it's going to be a Black Tie Chargers first down. Since 1989, Black Tie Chargers has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Chargers. Handoff, making it up the field. Fields for about a gain of 7. Going to set up 2nd and 3.
LeBron Fields.
8:24 left to play.
It'll be
Just
second
making it
and
past
about 3.
midfield. Snap. Hand off to Fields. Fields running. Down to the 28-yard line for a first down and a lot more. Another Black Tie Chargers first down.
Rams first down.
Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. Hurstich, hand off to Fields again. Goes around the corner. Number 57 got a hold of him, but taken down by a couple Knights. In a forward progress, just about. I gotta be staying at the line of scrimmage. Tagging in for Fields, number 13, Zuriel Ebron, coming out. Lobbing it downfield to number 5, Jaquan Ebron for the touchdown. Putting another touchdown on the board for the Rams. Gonna get up a PAT coming from Joey Dales. Joey Dales, one of our Appalachian Division Players of the Week. He had 3 field goals, made all 6 extra point attempts. Having his long from the 35, getting 15 of the 51 points. That's going to be another good kick for the freshman. Check out the sophomore transfer. Gigaboo Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL and comparable to cable with no data caps. Gigaboo Networks going further with the Rams, and of course we have to thank Gigaboo Networks so much for giving us internet just around all of campus. We're actually using a Gigaboo Networks box through to bring you this amazing contest for the Rams. Rams now lead 14-7. There's 7:13 left in the first quarter.
Number 40,
Stubbs back to kick. And back to receive for the Knights. Devontae Allen, the 5'8" sophomore. Here's the kick. It's deep. Gonna have to come out. Allen racing to the 20. We taken down around the 34-yard line, breaking through the pack as the defense of the Rams jogs out.
ST.Andrew.
7:07 left to play here in the first quarter. Rams currently lead 14-7. Jaquan Ebron just making the second touchdown of the game as Wallace is back. One receiver, check that, two receivers, one to his right, one to his left. Handoff, stuffed at the line. Going a little farther back before Progress is going to keep him at the line of scrimmage. Check that, he's going to gain a yard, going to set up 2nd and 9. 6:45 left here in the first quarter. Maybe a play action pass. And his intended target, number 8, Junior Ellis.
It'll bring up
Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Knights. And our cool little graphic on the screen. We got to thank everybody who does such a fantastic job here at Mitchell, keeping it all together. Wallace, check that. He'll be stopped up at the line from DeMarcus Wimbush. Marcus Wimbush, our defensive player of the week, but there's a flag on the play. And actually,
Holding, offense number 61. That penalty is declined. Go for play.
holding on the offense going to be declined. They're going to set up 4th down as the punt team makes their way out there.
For the Knights, number 17 Cook, back deep to return for the Rams.
Cook
Number
going to be
19,
kick.
Strickland.
Strickland back to receive. They're going to be kicking from around the 32-yard line. Blocked again as he jogs in. Touchdown, Rams. Daniel Danzo, the one who blocked the punt earlier, blocking that, getting a deep special teams touchdown. Rams now up 27 as Joey Dales goes back to kick. Now, interesting enough, his streak keeps being alive, looking for 9 for 9. Flags on the play, though. Going to be called no good. Multiple flags were thrown. Referees conversing on the 10-yard line. We'll be waiting for the call. And as you can hear the Jeopardy theme song going on as we wait for the referees here at Mitchell Stadium. It is a beautiful day and has been just an amazing homecoming weekend. Of course, we started off today with a big win on senior day for the volleyball team where we recognized our seniors in Adriana Grajeda, Leslie Flores, Aubrey Watcott, Gabby Courtney. They're gonna
Early substitution. Defense to a plays on the field. Replace try.
gonna re-kick that. Too many players on the field at one time. Half the distance to the goal line, bringing it up about a yard. Joey Dale is having the opportunity to kick once again. Still has the opportunity to keep his streak alive. Blocked. Picked up. And fumbled. And that was quite an array of different things. As now Joey Dale's 2 for 3 here. We're going to set up another kick by Stubbs, his third in 9 minutes. Allen jogging his way back to receive. Stubbs bumping his legs just a bit.
To return for the Knights. Number 1, Allen.
Allen right on the line. Stubbs. Kick comes deep. Electing to come out. A flag called. He's going to be knocked out at about the 25-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll be first down Knights. Flag on the play.
First down Knights, but there is a flag on the play as the Rams defense starts to trickle out on the field. Here's their
Hold. Number 25, the receiving team. At the distance to the goal. First down.
and there was holding on the receiving team at half the distance to the goal line from the 25. It's going to land at about the 12 and a half yard line. Check that. He actually was stopped up a little earlier, so they're going to put him at the 9-yard line. Wallace back. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. McNall in the backfield. Snap. Flea flicker. Stopped up. A Ram lands on top of it. And a fumble. The Rams are going to take it over at the 5-yard line. And it's going to be a Black Tie Chargers first down. Yeah, this is some of the best playing we've seen from the Rams. And I know when I talked to DeMarcus Wimbush earlier this week about how he thought the team was going to do, he's like, this is going to be a very close contest, very back and forth. It's going to be quite like a Reinhardt grit to grit kind of game. I've talked to a couple other people who think it's very likely that the Rams win out in the season. The snap goes to Hurchis. Play action pass. Looks to his right as he jogs out of bounds around the 6-yard line.
Quarterback keeper by number 6.
Gonna give it to him at the 4.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Erstich and Fields lined up in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Snap. Fake handoff. QB, as he brings it and crashes into the pylon, it's going to be a rushing touchdown awarded to Nathan Erstich. Now 26-7 here early in the first quarter with 5:22 left. Joey Dale's out to kick again. Looks to redeem himself after a blocked kick. Kick comes right through the uprights. 27-7. And like I said, I had the opportunity to do a short interview with DeMarcus Wimbush, and here is a sneak peek of it currently on our Instagram with the newest, most recent post. What was it like getting Homecoming King?
Well, the previous year I had got Prince, so I was like, okay, I think I'm a pretty popular dude anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get a king. I forgot who else was running with me, but my friend Taylor, she had got Queen, and then they yelled my name. I was like, really? And I wasn't too excited because I don't know who we were playing, and I was just so focusing on the game, and just forgot that hey, I got the Homecoming King. But it was definitely an honor getting Homecoming King, and whoever gets it this year, it's gonna be very special. And you know what I'm saying, as long as if it's a football player, hopefully he don't get too distracted and get caught up in the moment, and still stay focused for our game.
Now, what would you do if they, because a lot of Stubbs back to kick. Deep. Into the end zone, touchback for the Knights. Going to put him out at the 25-yard line as the defense jogs out.
A touchback. It'll be first down Knights.
I'm going to set up a first down for the Knights. Rams playing just one of the best games we've seen them play. Last time they played at home, losing in a close contest. Handoff to McNeil. Flea flicker, fumbled up and stopped 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 26, Gooding on the carry. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Knights.
Gooding fumbled the ball. Now back to the 22, 23-yard line. Officially set at the 23. Wallace looking to draw the defense off sides. Audible. McNeil behind him. Handoff McNeil. Curving around down the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, and he's going to make it all the way into the Rams end zone for a touchdown, Knights.
77-yard touchdown run.
Officially made a 77-yarder. Going to put the Knights in a better position now. 27-13 prior to the extra point, as it's going to be coming from Andrew Austin, the senior. The senior out of Taylor's South Carolina Metrolina Christian Academy, and it didn't. And the kick is no goal good. 27-13. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall locations offers options such as nugget strips, salads, and box meals. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. The Grind, one of 3 string freaks to offer regional flavors while implementing a unique culture around their brand. The Grind never stops. Dutch's Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at their heart in the plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Dutch's Dairy, Ram's choice for milk. The arm goes up. Kick. Squib again. Right at the 32-yard line. Coming around the corner. Almost stopped around the 40.
Number 11, Mikael Banks.
Michael Banks on the carry. Bringing it up to the 42-yard line and some great field position for the Rams. Of course, not the best. Starting out at around the 5-yard line in the last possession. I don't know if we're going to be able to see Nathan Hurstich make his goal of 279 yards with the great field possession that the Rams are putting him in. Back at the 42-yard line. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Hurstich and Fields in the backfield. Handoff Fields for a carry of about 8. Gonna set up 2nd down and 2. 4:06 left here in the first quarter. Handoff again to Fields, upfield. That's going to be a 1st down and about 5 more yards. Going to put him around the 42-yard line. It's going to set up another black tie charter 1st down. Since 1984, since 1989, black tie charters has led the. Well, pushing and shoving at the line. Field stopped up at the line of scrimmage. Going to set up 2nd down and 10.
Carry for number 25, Fields, tackled by several Knights. It'll be 2nd down.
Latravius Johnson coming in for Fields. 2 to his right, 2 to his left. Hurstich looking left off the body of a Knight. It's going to flip up, going to set up 3rd down after an incomplete pass. Clock stopped at 3:04.
3rd and 10.
3rd and long as Zuriel Ebron checks in for Johnson. Hurstich, the Florida native.
I'm having some trouble with the connection. Please try again in a moment.
Looks deep, throws, and a lot of contact.
Number 6 searches his pass intended for number 88, Lee.
Thomas Lee not too happy with that one.
4th down.
As the punt team of the Rams making their first appearance here in the first quarter. And Tanner Griffith is going to kick this one away.
On the punt for the Rams, number 18, Griffith. Back deep to return.
Devonta Allen back to receive.
Comment. ST.Andrew.
Timeout called on St. Andrews, and we're going to take a short break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision.
Griffith back to kick. Allen to receive. Snap a little high. Kicked away. Flag on the play. Stopped. And we marked down at the 12-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
13, flag on the play.
Refs conversing. Sam currently walking right next to the refs. Here's the call.
During the kick. Personal foul, face mask on the receiving team. After this, first down.
First down for the Knights, but it's going to be in much worse field possession. Going to be around the 6-yard line. Not the best field possession for the Knights to start out. If you're just now joining us, it is 27-13. Rams lead with 2:48 left here in the first quarter. A little high, but stopped up at the line of scrimmage.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to number 2.
By
Tackled on the play by number 4, Turner Cox. It'll be second down.
Charles Turner Cox on the tackle. Going to set up second at about 8. They scoot over. Blitz coming. Stopped up. 2 flags sail in. And I can only assume that is a face mask call.
Flags on the play.
Coming from Patron. And it'll be a flag on the Rams.
Good play. Personal foul, face mask. Number 92, the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Results in a first down.
Check that. That'll be called on number 92 for the Rams. Kayshawn Ridgel. Rams, 5 on the line. Handoff to McNell. Flea flicker on the right side. Stopped up for a couple of yards. Unsuccessful.
Carried by number 8.
It was set up about 2nd down and 6.
Ellis. Tackled by several Rams.
1:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Wallace looking to the sideline. Audible. One receiver to his right, 3 to his left. Peels out left. Gonna elect to keep it as it goes out of bounds. I saw one of the managers of the Bluefield side had to move out of the way quickly.
Wallace will be knocked out of bounds. Ladies and
Clock stop at 58 seconds left. 3rd down coming up for the Knights. McNow looks to his sideline. 10 seconds left on the play clock. I look off a quick snap. Hand up McNow looks to bring forward. Going to get a first down and a couple more. as a couple defensive linemen make their way out, and Patron and
Carried the ball. It's enough for a Knights first down.
Charlton Perrin. That's the end of your first quarter. Rams currently lead 27-13 over your St. Andrews Knights. We're going to thank a couple of our sponsors. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters is on the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Merchant Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Merchant Mall locations offers options such as nugget strips, salads, and box meals. Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. Duchess Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at the heart and the plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Duchess Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. Gigabee Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL and comparable to cable with no data caps. Gigabee Networks going further with the Rams since 1984. So Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swap Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. The Grind 103 Stream Street seeks to offer regional flavors while employing a unique culture around their brand. The Grind never stops. As they switch sides and make their way back out onto the field. Putting 5 up on the line. Currently on the near side. Wallace, McNell in the backfield. Wallace, handoff McNell. Stopped up for a gain of about 5 yards. Going to set up about 2nd and 5.
By several Rams. It'll be second down.
Second down coming up for the Knights. Wallace. Moves. Play action pass. Playing blow dead. Like almost like a fumble. Got to set up 3rd down and 5.
Pass intended for number 2, Cohen.
Cohen's the intended receiver.
It brings up third.
Another Knights 3rd down. Knights tending to throw a lot less. Number 8 making his way past the hash marks. McNell. Handoff as he goes over a couple of Rams, stopped up around the 37-yard line. 1st down and a much more, going to be officially marked at the 39.
Number 1, Allen. That's enough for another Knights first down.
Going to be a 1st down for your St. Andrew Knights. Andrew having just an absolute wall of offensive linemen. Wallace audible. Short time. Play clock at 2. Handoff McNell for a gain of about 5. Going to set up 2nd down and 5.
Tackled by several Rams. It'll be second down.
Wallace. McNell behind. Handoff McNell. Charging forward.
Carry by number 6, McNeil.
Going to bring down the chains. Going to set up another Knights first down. Wallace, audible, in the backfield. Looks to his left, throws deep. Touchdown, Knights.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to number 2,
Cohen's for the touchdown. Brings the score now to 19. 27-19. PAT coming up. A little shift. Right through the uprights. 27-20. And we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly
kick. Past a couple of Rams. Strickland having to pick a side of the field. Going to be taken down around the 8-yard line. A missed catch pushes them back. Back around the 8-yard line. Not great field position. Probably the worst the Rams have had yet this game. 12:20 left here in the second quarter. The offense jogs on. Hurstich. Bobble a little bit. Fields trying to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he will. Going to set up second down and 10. Like I said, it's been just a great homecoming weekend with our women winning earlier this morning and our 2 soccer games coming on next. Hurstich looks down. His intended receiver, Lee. No flag was called, and there's a lot of contact between the two players. Check that. Flag was called on the far sideline. Pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 43. 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
15-yard penalty puts the Rams at about the 26-yard line. Hurstich, 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Peels out right, looks for Lee, stopped up by number 43 of the defense. Check out 45. Campbell. Gonna bring up second down and 10. Three receivers to his left, one to his right. Hurstich and Fields in the back. Here's snap. Looks left. A lot of time as he's grabbed and stopped up 1 yard short of the first down.
Nathan Hurstich. He'll be tackled short of the first down. It'll be third down Rams.
Third down and inches. Handoff Fields. Pushes upfield as he goes back.
Carry by number 25, LeBron Fields, will be tackled short of the first down. It'll be fourth and about a yard.
Short of the first down. Fourth down Rams. Hurstich
It's fourth down.
looking to his sideline. They're going to bring on the punt team. Griffith going back to kick. And Allen back to receive. Kicked. Drops in right around the 32nd yard line. That's going to be spotted around the 30-yard line. Better field position for the Knights. As the offense jogs their way out onto the field. Handoff. Wallace keeps. Driven all the way to the far sideline for a gain of about 5. Sets up second down and 5.
Carry by number 16, Good. Tackle by several Rams. It's second down.
Wallace, audible. McNeil to his left. Handoff, but kept. It'll be just past the first down. Knights slow to keep up.
Number 13, Wallace, tackled by number 58 for the Rams. Currently,
Wallace
St.Andrew's first down.
not happy. He was pointing just a little bit. As Wallace looks to his sideline. Wallace. Short time left on the clock. McNow in the backfield. Handoff McNow. Stopped right on the first down marker, and they're going to move the chains.
McNeil, tackled by several Rams. That's enough for another St. Andrews first down.
First down coming up for the Knights. McNow. Wallace. Handoff stopped just past the line of scrimmage for a carry about a yard. Check that, 2 yards. Going to set up second down and around 8.
Official timeout on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Will participants of the homecoming court Please report to the main gate. Once again, will participants with the homecoming court please make your way to the main gate.
There's a knight down. Looks to be Gage Chambers. Oh, wait. Check that. Amar Blackwell. 6-foot freshman. They have him down at the tight end position. We're going to just slide it up to be a offensive lineman. 8:15 left here in the half as the offense and defense of both sides jog their way back onto the field. Clock starts rolling. Wallace. Allen. Two receivers to each side. Flag thrown as it's deep. Tripped up. Offensive flag called offsides on Kayshawn Ridgel out of Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Defense from 92. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still second down.
Wiregrass Ranch High School alum. One receiver to his right, two to his left. Wallace. McNow. Check that. Allen drives forward for the first down and a couple more. Bring up first down at around the 34-yard line. Score currently 27-20. 7:40 left in the half. Wallace. Two to his right, one to his left. A lot of Rams coming forward. Their line going shallow. Handoff to number 1. Stopped up just about 2 yards.
Carried by number 1.
Set up second down and around 8.
Several Rams. It'll bring up second down.
Wallace looks to his sideline. Two receivers to his right, one to his left. He's back around. Stopped up behind the line of scrimmage. Number 8 of the Rams, Kendarius Finesse out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, going to the Howard School.
That brings up
That's third down and long for the Knights. Curtly going deep. As that throw goes across. Right to Cohen's. Stopped up at about the 12-yard line.
number 13 Wallace's pass complete to number 2 Cohen. Tackled out of bounds by number 54 DeMarcus Winbush. That's enough for a ST.Andrew's first down.
Tackle awarded to DeMarcus Wimbush. Wimbush, the all-time tackles and sacks leader for the Rams. And he got 3 interceptions last week, the first 3 of his career, as he elected to take his 5th year here with the Rams. Wallace, handoff McNell. Stopped up at the line of scrimmage.
6 McNeil tackled by several Rams. It'll be second down.
Wallace looks to his sideline, comes forward audible. That'll be a Hubie Reed. Handoff. Number 26, Gooding.
Carry runner number 26, Gooding, tackled on the play by several Rams. That brings up
third down coming up for the Knights past the line of scrimmage. Be about 3rd and 13. 4:04 left to play in this half. Wallace. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Timeout called by the Knights.
ST.Andrew. Is this second time out?
And we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve. And a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger.
it is still third down.
Third down coming up for the Knights. Wallace in the backfield. This is over. Missed tackle. Coming forward. Fumble. We're going to see who the ball is going to come to.
Pass complete to number 17, Cook. But he stopped short of the first down. It'll be fourth down.
Possession still with the Knights. 4th down. The real question is if Coach Harris, you're going to go for it on 4th and 1. You have to. Wallace. McNell in the backfield. Handoff McNell. Charges forward. Flag on the play.
Before snap. Timeout. Bluefield.
Check that. No flag called. It'll be a timeout called by Bluefield themselves. Timeout called by Coach Lusk. making their way back onto the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is 4th down.
4th down coming up for the Knights. 4th and 1 on about the 3rd-yard line. And a timeout called by the Rams once again. Another timeout called to avoid a handoff. McNeil stopped up. It's going to be stopped up.
Number 6, McNeil, tackled by several Rams.
Stopped. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Rams going to start out at about the 2-yard line.
Flag on the field.
Flag on the field.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 6, ST.Andrew, 15-yard penalty. First down.
15-yard penalty on the Knights on sportsmanlike conduct when they start with even better field possession as they move it up from the 2 up towards the 17-yard line. Herstich. 4 receivers to his right, 1 to his left.
Quarterback keeper by number 6.
Quarterback keeper unsuccessful. Stopped up at about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Got set up 2nd and 11. Herstich. 4 on his left, 1 on his right. Thrown downfield. Caught by Ebron. Taken down at about the 54-yard line. And that's a black tie Chargers first down. A pretty long one at that. As he makes it down past midfield to about the 46-yard line. Passed over, making his way out of bounds. Strickland.
Pass complete to number 19, Strickland. He'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and short.
2nd and about 2. Short time left here in half number 1. 2:10 left on the clock. 2nd and 2. 4 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Snap. Looks left. Trying to hand off to Ebron. Almost intercepted. Going to set up 3rd down and 2.
5 Ebron incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Johnson, handoff, moves it up, and then some. Stopped around the 25-yard line.
34, Johnson tackled, but enough for another Black Tie Chargers Rams first down.
First down coming up for the Rams. 1:45 left to play. Hurstich. Johnson to his left, the receivers to his right. Decides to keep, moves forward. And that was quite a side jab. Glad that Hurstich is popped up just okay. Gonna set up 2nd and 1.
Second and about 2.
.110 left here in the first half. Snap comes, handoff to Johnson. Stopped up at about the 11-yard line.
Carry by number 34, Johnson tackled, but enough for another
Black Tie Chargers first down since 1989. Black Tie Chargers has led the way in innovative commercial construction, so has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Chargers. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Hurstich right over past the hands of Johnson.
Pass intended for number 34, Johnson, incomplete.
Incomplete pass stops the clock at 40 seconds. Looks deep. Over to Strickland. Touchdown, Rams.
Number 6 touches pass complete to number 19, Antonio Strickland.
Antonio Strickland with his 2nd touchdown of the day. 35 seconds left as Joey Dales comes out to kick this one. His 4th, 5th extra point attempt. Straight through the uprights. And pass a little shed behind
Kick is good. That makes your
the
score
far.
Bluefield 34, the Knights 20.
Score now 34-20. 35 seconds left here in the half. Knights having 289 yards to Bluefield's 184. And you have to commend it, and it doesn't show in the score. Check that. Kick coming from Stubbs. Drops right in front of Allen. Allen making it up and around. Stopped. Flag on the play. Stopped up at about the 45-yard line. But a marker is down.
Flag on the play.
24 seconds left. Have to assume it's on the Knights. Official call.
Senior center.
Holding.
On 38 of the receiving team. 10 yards to start of foul. First down.
Holding on the receiving team. Got to set it first down, but not in the spot that the Knights wanted it to be. Drops right in at the 12-yard line. 24 seconds left here in the first half, and you have to wonder if they're going to kneel it, if they're going to go for it. And that's going to be your half. Rams currently lead 34-20 here at Mitchell Stadium. We'll be back in a little bit.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to welcome you to Bluefield University's homecoming. My name is Isaiah Rife, and I have the honor to announce the homecoming court this year. First off, we have the freshman representatives. We have Dakota Hall. He is the son of Rebecca and Michael Hall. His major is psychology, and he has plans to work in the mission fields after college. Next, we have Mackenzie Gomez. She is the daughter of Tiffany Ward and George Ward. Her major is communications, and she wants to further to develop her business and officially brand herself as an entrepreneur after college. Next up, we have the sophomore class. We have Michael Banks. Michael is the son of Marisha Banks and McKinley Young, and his major is exercise science. After college, he plans to become an athletic trainer or a physical therapist. Michael is escorting Kirsten Pombos. Kirsten is the son of Sherry and Jamie Pombos, and her major is secondary education, mathematics. After college, she plans to become a high school math teacher and hopefully coach a volleyball team at her school as well. Next up, we have Marique Banks and Elizabeth Roberts. Marique is the son of Marisha Banks and McKinley Young, and he is a major of exercise and sports science. After school, Marique wants to become an athletic trainer. Marique is escorting Elizabeth Roberts. She is the daughter of Kelly Roberts and Joseph Roberts. Her major is sports medicine, and she wants to become a nutritionist after college. Next up, we have the junior class. First up, we have Jake Mendoza. He is the son of Paula and Martin Mendoza, and his major is business administration. After school, he plans to continue his education and receive a master's degree in digital marketing. Jake is escorting Carson Richardson. Carson is the daughter of Pete and Crystal Richardson. Her major is business accounting, and she plans to transfer to Virginia Tech and get her master's in accounting to be a CPA. Next up, we have Omega Webb and Hannah Thacker. Omega Webb is an exercise and sports science major here at Bluefield University. And after school, he plans to travel to Uganda and work on an alpaca farm. Omega is escorting Hannah Thacker. Hannah Thacker is the daughter of Daryl and Lily Thacker, and she majors in Christian studies. After school, she plans to go where God takes her, and hopefully to Australia, where she can ride an ostrich across the outback. Crikey. Next up, we have Andrew Goodman and Macy Martin. Andrew is the son of Terry and Debbie Goodman, and his major is exercise and sports science. After college, he plans to get his doctorate degree in physical therapy. Macy is the daughter of Chad and Brenda Martin. Her major is elementary and special education, and she plans to go back home to North Carolina and coach softball and teach special education students. Last up, we have the senior class. We have John Balthaser and Laura Kimsley. John is the son of Jenny and David Balthaser and is a special education major here at Bluefield University. After school, John plans to teach and do ministry work somewhere in the world. John is escorting Laura Kimsley, daughter of Trevor Martin Kimsley and Tracy Ellen Kimsley. Her major is English literature, and after graduating in May 2020, she plans to return to her hometown of Blacksburg, Virginia. She plans on teaching and pursuing a degree in grad school. Next up, we have Dustin Barker and Adriana Grajeda. Dustin is the son of Clarence Askew and Regina Collins. His major is business administration, and after college, he plans to get his master's degree and make his family proud. Dustin is escorting Ariana Grajeda. Her major is mathematics, and her future plan is to move away from home and find a career where she can apply her degree to. Next up, we have Terrell Boston and Alicia Pena. Terrell is the son of Zoe and Jake Laney, and his major here at Bluefield University is criminal justice. After school, he plans to get his master's degree in counseling. Terrell is escorting Alicia Pena. Alicia is the daughter of Elmer and Teresa Pena, and her major here at Bluefield University is psychology and human services. After college, she plans to work with Child Safety Department to counsel kids and run an organization designed to help homeless people. Last up, we have Matthew Trevelyan and Leslie Flores. Matthew is the son of Hugh Benjamin Trevelyan and Melissa Trevelyan. His major here at Bluefield University is psychology and human services, and after school he plans to become a mental health psychologist. Matthew is escorting Leslie Flores. Leslie is a chemistry major here at Bluefield University, and after school she hopes to become a pharmaceutical scientist. Now for the moment you have all been waiting for. We will be crowning the King of Homecoming and the Queen of Homecoming. I will first be announcing the Homecoming King. I will now be announcing the Homecoming Queen and King here at Bluefield University. Your Bluefield University 2021 Homecoming King is Matthew Trevelyan. Next up is your 2021 Homecoming Queen. And your 2021 Homecoming Queen is Leslie Flores. Congratulations, Mr. Trevelyan and Mrs. Flores. I would like to say thank you for everyone being here, and congratulations to the whole homecoming court.
Once again, a big round of applause to the 2021 Homecoming Court of Bluefield University. Bluefield University would like to take this moment to thank all the participants in the tailgate competition. We would like to say congratulations to the winners, the Parents Tailgate. This year's theme, Rams Night Out. Thanks to all the participants for 2021 homecoming here at Bluefield University. Once again, this is your winners of the 2021 Homecoming Tailgate Competition, the Parents Tailgate. Big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to draw for today's 50-50 ticket. Please get out your blue tickets. Today's winner will receive $142. The winning ticket number is 693320. Once again, it's a blue ticket. 693320. You can pick up your winnings at the main gate.
Welcome everybody. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of team comparisons. St. Andrews has 14 first downs to Bluefield's 12. 3 passing first downs for the St. Andrew Knights and 5 for Bluefield. 10 rushing first downs, 5 for Bluefield. 1 penalty for St. Andrews, 2 for Bluefield. Third down efficiency rate for the Rams is 60 with their 3 of 5. And for the Knights, 4 of 7 for a 57% third down efficiency rate. Now, 0-1 puts the fourth down efficiency rate for the Knights at 0. And the Rams also at 0 since they have not played on a fourth down in order to try to convert. Total plays for the Knights are 40 to the Rams 29. Total yardage, that's a little bit of a shocker in the sense that Rams currently lead this contest 34 to 20, and the Rams have 289 total yards of offense to Bluefield's 184, averaging about 7.2 yards per play as ST.Andrews to the Bluefield University's 6.3. Now completion attempts, 5 of 10 for Bluefield and 7 of 12 for the Knights. 0 interceptions have occurred. Total return yards, 23 to the ST.Andrew Knights, 69. Kickoff return numbers, 3 for 18 for Bluefield and 2 for 69 for the Knights. Now penalties and number of yards. The Knights have encountered quite a number of penalties, gaining 7 penalties for 132 yards, while the Bluefield University Rams have encountered 4 penalties, but only for 30 yards. A lot of offensive interference occurring for both sides. Now, I wanted to tell you guys that as of right now, it does not look that Mr. Nathan Hurstich would be on track to beat that record tonight, only having 88 yards so far, but we'll be interested to see. He's got an entire half to make up for the other 190 some odd yards in order to try to break that record tonight. Now defensively for the Rams, it has been there every single play. And the Knights have been feeling the wrath of Bluefield's offense and defense, and not in their favor. Kick coming. Strickland. Making it almost into the 50-yard line.
Number 30, Tyler Sedlock on the return.
That was Tyler Sedlock. 14:52 here in the third quarter. Rams making it almost to half to midfield. Offense jogging out Hurstich. The 4 receivers to his right. 4 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Looks left. Down to Ebron. Trying to get a hold on it. But flag sailing in.
Number 6, Hurstich's pass intended for number 5, Ebron. Incomplete.
On the defense, Idris Strange, the senior, not happy with that play, but you could do nothing but see the pass interference that occurred in that play.
Green play. Pass interference. Defense. Number 20. 15 yards from previous spot. First down.
15-yard penalty coming up and moving the chains for Bluefield. Now at the 38-yard line. Snap. Looks left. Try to get to Ebron. Almost caught, but incomplete. Gonna set up 2nd down and 10.
Number 6, Hurstich's pass intended for number 5, Ebron. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Ebron, and of course, the intended receiver. You've got to compliment the Rams offensive line, who has just given Hurstich the total amount, as there's an I formation on the right side. Comes right to Ebron. Stopped up for about a carry of 8. Gonna set up 3rd down and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Jaquan Ebron will be tackled short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
Tagging in for Juriel Ebron, Latavius Johnson. Hurstich, 2 to his right, 2 to his left. Handoff Johnson making it up the field, stopped it around the 20-yard line, officially the 19.
Carry by number 34, Johnson. That's enough for another Black Tie Chargers Rams first down.
Erstich lining up. Ebron Trevelyan to his left. Johnson moves out. Erstich with a lot of time. Tosses it into the end zone for one-handed catch attempt. Unsuccessful coming from Antonio Strickland.
Intended for number 19, Antonio Strickland. Incomplete. It'll be second down.
Clock stopped at 13:44. Second down and 10 for the Rams. As Fields comes on for Johnson. One receiver to his left, three to his right. Snap. Looks right. Trevelyan drops in. The homecoming king gets his touchdown of the game
Pass complete to the homecoming king, number 17.
as he jumps up in glee and jogs back to the sideline as we send out Joey Dales for another kick. His sixth time out there. Snap comes. Kick goes up and through the uprights. Kick is good.
And the kick by Joey
And
Wells is good. That makes your score
his kicks are always
41.
so much of an arch that I'm afraid it's going to hit one of the police cars back towards the far side of the stadium. Score now 41-20, 13 minutes, 39 seconds left. St. Andrew's quick to get back out there. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. Giving Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL and comparable cable with no data caps. Giving Networks going further with the Rams. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Merchant Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Merchant Mall locations offers options such as nugget strip salads and box meals. Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken as Stubbs sets up for the kick. Kick deep. Allen to receive around the 2-yard line. Making it up to the 20. Tripped up around a 21-yard line.
Tackled by several Rams. It'll be first down, St. Andrew.
First down coming up for St. Andrews at around the 20-yard line. Officially marked at the 21st. Check that, the 19. Putting 4 up. Playing very short defense. Wallace in the backfield. Handoff McNeil for a carry of about 4. Gonna set up second down and 6.
Carry by number 1, Allen. Tackled by several Rams. It'll be second down.
Wallace. Allen in the backfield. 2 receivers to his right. Faked handoff. Right to number 8.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete
To Ellis.
number 8, Ellis. Tackled by number 16.
Stopped up at the 32-yard line.
Banks. That's enough for a St. Andrews
Tackle
first
given
down.
to Michael Banks. 12:57 left. First down for the Knights. looking to the sideline. Wallace. Check that. The refs were conferring around the 50.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, sideline interference, the offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. The result is a first down.
First down, now around the 50 after a unsportsmanlike call called around on the St. Andrews Knights. Wallace. Two receivers to his right, two to the left. Allen in the backfield. Alice moves around. Handoff Allen. Round stopped up by number 4, Charles Turner Cox.
On the play by number 4, Charles Turner Cox. It'll be second down.
Turner Cox was recently invited to one of the FCS Bowl, where multiple athletes across the country come and have a chance to play in a very competitive bowl game. Wallace. Allen to his right. Looks to his left. Throws deep.
Number 13, Wallace's pass
Catch
to number 2,
was made by Kashard Owens. Cohen's,
first down.
a 6-foot senior. Hailing from Norfolk, Virginia, and went to Norview High School. Wallace. .11:43 left in the third quarter. Wallace audible. Two to his right, two to his left. Allen in the backfield. Thrown, and it trips right in.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to number 8, Ellis.
Ellis down on the field. He
Touchdown.
made it into the end zone before he seemed to have had some kind of injury. And we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
There's a flag on the play. It's picked up.
Field play. False start. Number 95, offense. 5-yard penalty.
False start on the offense. Gonna push back this kick a little bit. Kicked. Tap, but still through the uprights. Gonna make it 41-27. And we're going to thank a couple of our sponsors. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. And since 1989, Black Tie Charters has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall locations offers options such as strips, salad, nugget strips, salads, and boxed meals. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Dutch Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at the heart and the plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Dutch Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. Giving Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL, comparable to cable with no data caps. Giving Networks going further with the Rams. The Grind, one of three spring streaks, used to offer regional flavors while implementing a unique culture around their brand. The Grind. The Grind never stops as this kick comes from the Knights. Squibbed on a hop. A lot of movement from Strickland. A lot of pushing and shoving. He stopped around the 37-yard line. First down coming up for the Rams. It's a cool, crisp night earlier today. It's always been chilly around today, but it was got a little warmer now, down to 53 degrees here in the two Virginias as it's homecoming weekend. Of course, our women's team beat Milligan this morning 3-1 in volleyball. And then tomorrow it's senior day for the men's and women's soccer teams. They both be taking on Truett McConnell. 2 and 4, 2 for the women's, 4 for the men's. This comes from Herstich, stopped up. Strickland looking for a flag. Nothing called.
Second down.
And then that's, kind of the end till around November 4th when the Rams are going to take on Bluefield State in the round ball down to the Dome Gymnasium in men's and women's on Thursday, November 4th, followed by a couple other games. And the Rams football team will be back in action here as the hand by Jaquan Ebron near the 39. Oh, wow. Idris Strange was not happy. He thought that Jaquan Ebron was deemed out of bounds prior to the catch. But an amazing catch by Jaquan Ebron. That's Herstich, 4 to his right, 1 to his left. Snap comes, looks right. Moving upfield as he's brought down by a couple of Knights. Antonio Strickland.
Number 6, His pass complete to number 19, Antonio Strickland.
10:36 left here in the third quarter. It's around 2nd down and 7. Down on the 36-yard line. Two receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Handoff, Johnson. Johnson stopped up in the line of scrimmage with forward progress.
Here by number 34.
Waxham have him 2 yards forward around the 35-yard line. As Antonio Strickland moves his way over to the left side. Johnson to the backfield. Lee, sole receiver on the right. Looks right, down to Lee. Lee in coverage, unable to catch. Flag sail in. And the defense for St. Andrews just discouraged after that. Very aggressive team, but has just drawn on the penalties. And of course, halftime having 7 penalties for 132 yards. As that flag sails in, the Whitecap for the final call.
Pass interference. Defense, number 43. Spot.
Pass interference called on Nicky Walters, the cornerback out of Kingston, North Carolina, part of Kingston High School. Hurstich in the backfield, 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Looks for Lee. And the catch is made as he toes the out of bounds, but it's inbounds. Touchdown, Rams!
Number 6, Hurst's pass complete to number 88, Lee. Touchdown, Rams.
Rams currently lead 47-27, 9:39 left in the third quarter. As there is a St. Andrews Knight down on the field.
Flag on the play.
But there's also a flag on the play. And we're going to take a short break here on the Rams. Well, actually, for some of you who missed it, I'm going to play the short snippet. We interviewed former homecoming king DeMarcus Wimbush, but actually number 57 was down, and that was Micah Cockley out of Norfolk, Virginia, went to Maury High School. And Joey Dales is back to kick. Assuming the flag was waved off.
Play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 25. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. That's number 25 first, unsportsmanlike.
Then sportsmanlike contact called on the 9th and will be enforced on the kickoff. As Joey Dales goes back to kick for the 7th time tonight. As that goes up and through the uprights, Rams currently lead this one 48-27. And I'm now going to show you that little snippet of the Beyond the Ram, now available on the Rams Digital Sports Network. What was it like getting homecoming king?
Well, the previous year I had got Prince, so I was like, okay, I think I'm a pretty popular dude anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get a king. I forgot who else was running with me, but my friend Taylor, she had got Queen, and then they yelled my name. I was like, really? And I wasn't too excited because I don't know who we were playing, and I was just so focusing on the game, and just forgot that hey, I got the homecoming king. But it was definitely an honor getting homecoming king, and whoever gets it this year, it's gonna be very special. And you know what I'm saying, as long as if it's a football player, hopefully he don't get too distracted and get caught up in the moment, and still stay focused for our game.
Now, what would you do if they? Because a lot of times what they do is they make the former person bestow the previous crown onto that person.
Kick comes. It's going to be a touchback.
And number 40 Stubbs' kick will be a touchback. It'll be first down, Knights.
First down coming up for St. Andrews. Wallace sets up. McNeil in the backfield. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Gets set. Handoff McNeil. Flea flicker. Stopped up for about a carry of 8 yards.
Carry by number 3, Lions. Tackled by several Rams. Second down.
.902 left here in the third quarter. Second down and 2. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Moves back. QB keep. Stopped up. As the referee is going to move the chains down. It's going to set up a first down for the Knights.
First down.
Nathan Hurstich now with 162 yards. Austin Wallace is 186. Handoff to McNeil as he drives forward for about a gain of 6.
Carry by number 6, McNeil. Tackled by several Rams. Second down.
Second down and 4. The field not playing super deep. Faked a handoff. Play action pass for the first down. Receiver was Caleb Gooding.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to number 26, Gooding. That's enough for another ST.Andrew's first down.
St. Andrews with the first down. Wallace looks to his sideline. McNeil in the backfield. Talks to Gooding. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Snap comes. Thrown deep. Almost intercepted, but caught by Cohen's for a touchdown.
Wallace completes his pass to number 2, Cohen's. Tipped on the play. Touchdown, Knights.
Knights getting their touchdown. Score now 48-33 as they jog down for the PAT, hitting off of the chest of a Ram in Cash. Extra point coming. Tapped, but just over the upright. And it's good.
Number 25, Austin's kick is good. That makes your score Bluefield 48. The Knights
7
34.
minutes left here in the third quarter. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. Duchess Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at their heart in the plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Duchess Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. Gaming Networks offers broadband internet speeds faster than outdated phone company DSL and comparable to cable with no data caps. Gaming Networks going further with the Rams. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. As the Rams make their way on to receive. And the kick coming from Henderson. Check that. Brown. Brown out of Aberdeen, North Carolina, Calvary Christian alum. The kick goes deep. In to receive. Moves up the field. Out around the sideline. Moving up. And knocked out at around the 50.
Return by number 30, Tyler Sedlock.
Tyler Sedlock on the carry.
Across midfield, it'll be first down Rams.
Snap going to Herstich. Fake to Johnson. Looks to his right. Thrown and caught. Strickland pulled out of bounds.
Number 6, Hershey's pass complete to number 19, Strickland. He'll be knocked out of bounds. That'll be second and about 6.
Two receivers to his right, two to his left. Herstich, hand off to Johnson, almost stopped up. As he moves it forward for about a gain of 2 yards.
It'll be third and about 4.
Gonna set up 3rd and 4. Herstich, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Johnson in the backfield. Tosses, looks right, hand off to Trevelyan, rolls off the back of a Knight, drops forward for the first down a little bit more.
Hershey's pass complete to number 17, Trevelyan.
We apologize for those technical difficulties.
Number 6, Hershey's pass complete
And
to
the
number
pass
25, Field.
going to LeBron Fields.
First down.
And another Black Tie Chargers first down. 5:13 left here in the third quarter. It's 8:16 here in Bluefield, West Virginia, as that pass from Herstich going to Jaquan Ebron, dropped in the end zone. Going to set up 2nd down and 10.
That brings up 2nd down.
Herstich looks to his right, to Lee, caught and brought down out around the 4-yard line.
Complete to number 88, Lee. That's enough for another Black Tie Chargers Rams.
And another Black Tie Chargers Rams first down. Since 1989, Black Tie Chargers has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. And I know the St. Andrews Knight also ride with Black Tie Charters. As when I was coming to the field, I saw a Black Tie Charters bus make its way over this way. As it moves forward, Fields brought down, and there was a little bit of pushing and shoving. His
Number 34, Johnson.
check that,
Stop short of the goal.
Travius Johnson on the carry. Herstich Second down and 3. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Johnson on the left. Looking right. Tosses. A little too much. It's going to set up third down and 3. 4:05 left to play here in the third quarter.
That brings up third and goal.
Lee making his way out to the sideline. Timeout called.
Bluefield.
Timeout called by Bluefield.
Coming up at the end of the quarter, be sure to have your green tickets for the cheerleaders' Kate Spade purse drawing. Once again, coming up at the end of the third quarter, the cheerleaders' Kate Spade purse drawing, a green ticket.
Bluefield taking its first timeout of the half. Don't forget that later this weekend, the men's and women's soccer team will both be taking on Truett McConnell tomorrow at the East River Soccer Complex, live on the Rams Digital Sports Network. The first pitch supposed to start off at 2 for the women's game, and the men's are going to start off at around 4. And then we have a long stretch for about 2 weeks where you won't see very much coming out on the Rams Digital Sports Network outside of a Beyond the Ram next week with Trent Dunn. Latravius Johnson on his left. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Hurstich fakes handoff over Zaquan Ebron looking for a flag. Nothing given.
Incomplete. It'll be fourth and goal.
That brings up fourth down as the kicking team comes out to kick. Joey Dales
On to attempt the field goal. Number 85.
will be kicking a
Tanner Griffith.
10-yard field goal. As that's kicked up.
And the kick is good. That makes your score Bluefield 51. The Knights 34.
And it looked like there were 12 men on the field for St. Andrews. Nothing called. As I could hear the coaches in the neighboring press box. Could have potentially brought the Rams something. 3:58 left here in the third quarter. Rams currently lead 51-34 as Stubbs and the kicking team make their way onto the field. Devonta Allen back to receive. Kick deep. Right to Allen around the 1-yard line. Making it to the 30. Flag sails in. Stopped up around the 34-yard line.
Return by number 1. Allen. Flags on the play.
Multiple flags sailed in. And the penalties have just been killing St. Andrews here. A white cap.
Game play. Holding. Number 25, the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
10-yard penalty for holding on the receiving team puts them at the 21-yard line. 3:50 left to play. First down and 10. Starting at the 21-yard line. Wallace. McNeil behind him. Two receivers to his left and right. Snap, handoff, McNeil fakes. Collins making himself down the field into the around the 38-yard line.
Correction, variable number 3, Lions. They'll be knocked out of the bounds.
Check that. That was number 3, Lions.
ST.Andrew's first down.
A little bit of talk between the Knights. Wallace. Two fields to his front. Handoff McNow. Stopped up just past the line of scrimmage.
Number 6.
Going to set up second down and 8.
That brings up second down.
And I noticed that there is a question in the comments. Kashard Owens was the last touchdown for the Knights. Wallace throwing right.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to number 26, Gooden.
Gooding stopped up just before the first down marker. Send out third down and 1. 2:32 left in the third quarter. Flag on the play.
Holding. Uneligible receiver, defense number 21. 10 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
That's going to be holding called on the defense. You don't see many defensive holding calls. That's going to move the chain and set up a first down for the Knights. Faked handoff. Looks deep. He's going to go all the way. That was the receiver, number 81 for
Wallace's pass complete to number 81.
Devon Roche, the wide receiver out of Wilson, North Carolina, Smithfield Selma alum. The 6'2", 200-pound freshman wide receiver. And a shift. Kick comes from Austin. Almost blocked, but right through the uprights. Only a 10-point game here at Mitchell Stadium on homecoming night. 2:15 left here in the third quarter. We'll be back here after a short message.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life.
And we're back to receive for the Rams. Strickland and Ebron. The squib kicked. Ebron comes up around the 30 to the 40-yard line. It's his face mask, his helmet is 100% pulled off his face.
Returned by number 30, Tyler Sedlock.
Check that. That was Sedlock to return. There's a Ram down around the, not the Ram, a Knight down around the 42-yard line of the Rams. Athletic staffs both attending to him. That is number 57. Micah Cockley. We can only hope that he pops up. Check that. That's 37, not 57. That is number 37. Shamond Ingram out of Jamestown, South Carolina. And as he's able to walk himself, kind of limping, but he's able to walk himself off the field. So we hope he has a quick and speedy recovery. As there's 2:09 left here in the third quarter. Score 51-41 in favor of the Rams. First down coming up at the 42-yard line. Hurstich. Two receivers to his right, two to his left. Latravius Johnson in the backfield. Faked handoff. Looking right. Deep to Lee. Unable to get his hands on it, just a little too deep. Going to set up 2nd and 10. 2:02 left here in the third quarter. A Bluefield sideline hoping they would get a pass interference call of some kind. As they line up, Jaquan Ebron to his right, Lee Trevelyan, Ebron, another receiver to his left, an I formation, screen to Strickland as he moves up for the first down, and he's moving to the 40, the 30, the 20-yard line before he steps out of bounds at the 18. For a first down and a lot more.
That's it up for another Black Tie Chargers Bluefield Rams first down.
Another Black Tie Chargers first down. We've seen a lot of those come out today for Bluefield. "22 first downs for the Rams. Make that 23 now, almost tied up with the St. Andrews Knights' 24. The snap. Rolling out to his left. Right to Ebron. Bobbles with it. Up to the 10. Stopped it around the 9-yard line.
Pass complete to number 5, Jaquan Ebron.
Just short of the first down.
2. Timeout on the field.
Timeout called. Another Knight is down. Knight's been plagued with injuries along with penalties all night tonight. As this one quickly able to come up and trying to make his way off the field. And as I say that, it takes him a second. Member of his team
Don't forget,
coming off to carry him.
We'll have the cheerleaders Kate Spade purse drawing. Green tickets.
1:08 left here in the third quarter, 51-41. It's 2nd down and 1 on the 8-yard line. Lee and Trevelyan making their way to the right side. Ebron and Strickland to his left. Johnson in the backfield. They resume play. Clock starting to roll. Handoff, Johnson moves it up for a first down. Down around the 3-yard line. Gonna set up 1st and goal. And another Knight is down. And we're gonna take a short break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
Play resumes. Snap. Faked handoff. Hurstich pops it in. Almost interception caught by Trevelyan for a 2nd touchdown of the night. Putting another 6 on the board. 57-41 as the extra point comes and another Knight is down.
Pass complete to number 17, Trevelyan.
And I really feel bad for the St. Andrews Knights who have had, I think I've counted 6 or 7 injured players.
Nathan Hurstich. Big round of applause. Touchdown Rams.
They're going to
Flag on the play.
Flag sails in for an offsides. Possibly false start. False start on the Bluefield Rams.
Fourth play. False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Replay try.
Called on. Josh Wright. As the kick goes right through the uprights. Very close to being blocked by Junior Ellis.
58.
Gonna be 58-41.
Once again, that is the third straight game of 6 touchdowns for quarterback Nathan Hurstich.
Yeah, that's his third straight. And he is 20 yards away from beating the all-time season yards in a season here at Bluefield, and it's only been, this will be his 8th game with the Rams.
We'd also like to add congratulations to Antonio Strickland and Jaquan Ebron. Both are now over 1,000 yards receiving for the season.
Jaquan Ebron and Antonio Strickland have both reached over 1,000 yards receiving this season. Kick coming from Stubbs. Kicked up. Caught around the 13-yard line. Stopped up around the 21 for forward progress.
It'll be first down 9.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Picked up and dropped over by the far sideline, just past the first down. There's a little bit of confusion on the near sideline, almost put the Rams in a little bit of trouble. 33 seconds as it ticks down. Here in the third quarter. Snap coming from Wallace. Handoff McNeil. Stopped up around the 37-yard line for a carry of about 6 yards. Going to set up 2nd and 4. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And we move into the final quarter of play. Going to set up 2nd and 5th. 2nd and 5.
From the Bluefield University cheerleaders. Congratulations to the winner of the blush pink bag, Laura Cole. And winner of the red tote bag, Angie Cronister. Once again, the winner of the blush pink bag, Laura Cole, and the red tote bag, Angie Cronister.
If just now joining us, the Rams currently lead the Knights 58-41. starting out on their own 37-yard line for around 2nd and 4. Fake handoff, looking deep, almost tackled behind the line of scrimmage as he jogs out for the first down at around the 42-yard line. 43-yard line. Referees conversing just a little bit near the 35-yard line. There's a couple substitutions are made for the Knights. Whitecap gonna mic up.
First down, Knights.
Holding on the defense sets up first down for the St. Andrews Knights. Down in Laurinburg, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina border. Handoff McNeil. For a carry of about 4 yards, going to set up 2nd down and 6.
Carry by number 6, McNeil. Tackled by several Rams. It'll be 2nd down.
Wallace looks to his left, going deep, overthrown the intended target, number 8.
Number 13, Wallace's pass intended for number 8, Ellis. Incomplete.
Junior Ellis, the intended receiver on that play. Gonna set up 3rd down and 7. Right into Rams territory on the 43-yard line. Score 58-41. Three receivers to his right. McNeil in the backfield. Looking right as he takes it and jogs it through right past the first down marker at around the 32-yard line.
Quarterback keeper. He'll run out of bounds, but that's enough for another St. Andrews first down.
St. Andrews get the first down as the clock takes under 14 minutes in the final quarter of play. If you're just now joining us, the Rams currently lead 58-41. It's 1st down and 10 on the Rams' 32-yard line. Wallace. Handoff McNeil. Flea flicker out. Sam Kirtley on the tackle. Currently number 5 in season tackles as he moves the chains down.
26, Gooden. Tackle by number 58, Kirtley.
Caleb Gooding
For another St. Andrews first down.
on the carry. St. Andrews first down. Audible called by Wallace. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. McNeil in the backfield. Check that, that's Williams. Looks deep. No flags coming in. But there's a flag. Check that, there's a flag back on the line of scrimmage.
Flag on the play.
Offside. Deep from the 30-50. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Offsides called on the Bluefield defense. sets up 1st and 5. Rams currently lead 58-41. Currently a 3-score game. Wallace hands off McNell and is taken down, but a flag is on the play as that's taken down by DeMarcus Wimbush. DeMarcus Wimbush having 3 interceptions in the last game against Warner University. Has been on just about every tackle here. Flag sailing in around the 9-yard line.
There's no penalty for block along the way. He's within 5 yards of line of scrimmage.
First down and 5, 12:45 left. Wallace. Dolan's moving in. As he moves back. Handoff now, but check that quarter QB keeper. As he drops right near the 8-yard line and the chains move, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Tackled by several Rams. That's enough for another Knights first down. That'll be 1st and goal.
12:37 left in the play. Handoff McNell. Taken down after a couple-yard gain.
Carry by number 6, McNeil. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down
Offside.
and around 6.
Defense, number 7. Penalties half the distance to the goal. 1st down.
And an offside's called on the defense. Half the distance to the goal line makes it 1st and 4. Handoff McNow right into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Number 6, McNeil on the carry. Touchdown, Knights.
And after that, the PAT team jogs onto the field. Austin. Lewis to hold. Kick coming from Austin. Hitting the upright, but goes past the right upright. That's going to be a kick is good. 10-point game. We'll be back here on the Rams Digital Sports Network in a second.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve.
And we're back. Austin. Check that. Brown setting up to kick. Sedlock and Antonio Strickland back to receive. Squibbed. Picked up. Stopped up around the 45-yard line. Received by number 16, Marique Banks, the 5'10", 160-pound junior out of Uddawalla, Tennessee, according to the namesakes high school, a little outside of Chattanooga. As Mason Hurstich, 20 yards away from having the all-time season high yards record, as that's thrown deep. Ebron to receive. Down around the 15-yard line, and as I said it comes. Nathan Hurstich is the all-time passing leader in a season.
Ebron sets the single season passing record. Congratulations to Nathan Hurstich.
Nathan Hurstich, transfer from Upper Iowa, already in 8 games, setting the single season passing record. Not even starting all 8 games. Having a phenomenal season with the Rams. Great pickup by Dewey Lusk, and what an exciting way to do it as it drops right near the 17-yard line. Handoff Fields as he moves up at around the 15. Down towards the 14-yard line. Going to set up 2nd down and 1 for a pickup of about 9 on the play. Hurstich, hand off to Fields. Moving into the 4-yard line.
34, Johnson. That's enough for another Black Tie Chargers Rams first down.
That's another Black Tie Tigers Rams Black Tie Transportation first down. As Hurstich, 2 receivers to his right and his left. Handoff Field, stopped up at the line and behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 2. 10-12 left in the play. And it's just been an offensive beast for passing and rushing. LeBron Fields and Nathan Hurstich working hand in hand, along with the amazing wide receiver core that Bluefield has in Trevelyan, Thomas Lee, Antonio Strickland, Zuriel Ebron, and of course Jaquan Ebron, along with a great rusher. And LeBron Fields, as that goes deep and across.
Pass complete to number 6, Nathan Hurstich, number 19, Antonio Strickland.
Antonio Strickland with the touchdown. Now into the 60s, 64-48 here in your homecoming game. Tanner Griffith to hold, Joey Dales. Here the kick comes right through the uprights and down into the field tonight. Glad I didn't park down in the parking lot because that definitely could have hit a car.
The Knights, 48.
65-48. And we're going to thank a couple more of our sponsors. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall locations offers options such as nuggets, strips, salads, and box meals. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken.
That was the 7th touchdown pass for quarterback Nathan Hurst.
Duchess Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at their heart in the plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Duchess Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. And earlier we talked about how Nathan Hurstich he has 3 games with 6 passing touchdown each, making his 7th here, and he actually had the only other rushing touchdown. As Joey Dales sets up to kick this one. Kick deep. Dropping right on the 1-yard line. Rolls past the back line. Touchback, and a flag sails in.
It'll be first down night.
Late. Joey Dales being an absolute phenom on the kicking side, only missing 1 extra point off of a block. Hitting the upright. Now check that. When it blocked, it trickled back down.
Once again,
it was almost recovered.
Personal foul. Late hit, big team. Or receiving team. Excuse me. After this to the goal. Perfect.
Penalty on the Knights. On the receiving team for unnecessary roughness. 9:36 left to play. Rams currently lead 65-48. Looks to his right. Almost into the safety. Pushed. Flickered and dropped around the 20-yard line for a gain of about 7.
Second down.
9:20 left in the game. Handoff to Allen, stopped up at the line, short of the first down. Going to set up 3rd down. 3rd and 3.
Carry by number 1, Allen. Tackled by several Rams. That makes it 3rd down.
Wallace in the backfield. 2 receivers to his right, his left. False start on the offensive line. And a drive it back. Now going to set up 3rd and 7. And I saw the frustration come on one of the offensive linemen's face when he realized that one of his buddies had caused the false start.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7. Fake handoff. Looks to his right. Stopped up at the line of scrimmage is Junior Ellis as a flag sails in late. It's 3rd down and 7.
Flag on the play.
Refs talking on the far sideline. Here's the official call.
First down. 13 Personal foul. Face mask. Number 4 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Has got a personal foul on number 4, Charles Turner Cox, the 6'3", 215-pound grad student out of Baltimore, Maryland, transfer from Santa Rosa, California Community College. Two receivers to his left, or to his right. Keeps it before running out of bounds, almost getting attacked by Sam Kirtley. 8:09 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Rams currently lead 65-48. Three receivers to his left, one to his right. Allen behind him. Wallace almost stopped up. Flicked out to Allen. Missed tackle. Wimbush missed again. Goes across the field. He's got a blocker as he runs the 20, the 10, before getting knocked out of bounds around the 7-yard line.
Shovel pass from number 13, Wallace, to number 1,
Allen.
Knocked out of bounds. That's enough for another Knights first down.
Deep. It's first and goal for the Knights. 7:30 left to play. Looks to his right. Jukes out one of the defenders, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Knights.
Touchdown Knights.
54-65 with 7:19 left to go. This game has been all offense on both sides, as the score shows, a 65-54 game. That's 119 points. Looks to his right, off for the 2-point conversion, and it is good.
And the extra point is good. The pass from Wallace to Lyons. That makes your score Rams 65, the Knights 56.
And we'll be back here in a short minute on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve. And a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark. Make your impact. Go further.
Zuriel Ebron.
Returned by number 5.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
From a shove possibly. And it's going to be called on offense as we saw Antonio Strickland drop his arms.
After play, personal foul, number 30 of the kicking team. Personal foul, number 88 of the receiving team. Both penalties were offset. First half.
Offsetting penalties for both sides. Going to bring up a first down at the 39-yard line of the Rams. Checked out the 41-yard line. Weldon talking to his other offensive lineman. Snap to Herstich. Looks right to Ebron. Ebron turns in. Still up as he fumbles towards the 50-yard marker, just short. Going to be second and 3. Second and 2. Down at the 49-yard line. Herstich. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Johnson in the backfield. Herstich. Play clock rolled down just a little bit. Handoff Johnson driving up, down and around the 45-yard line of St. Andrews. Move the chains, and a Black Tie Chargers first down since 1989. Black Tie Chargers has gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Chargers. Herstich. Setting up. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Johnson in the backfield, same formation. Snap coming. Handoff Johnson as he moves forward, finishing up around the 38-yard line. It'll be second and 4. And they're going to mark him at about the 40. Herstich. So I can hear the barks on the field. Same formation. Snap. Fake handoff. QB keep. Moves down into the 20-yard line before he's taken down around the 18.
Number 6, Nathan Herstich. That's enough for another Black Tie Chargers.
Another Black Tie Chargers first down. 5:21 left in the game. Around the 20-yard line, Herstich. Trevelyan and Ebron to his right. Strickland and Lee to his left. Johnson in the backfield. Calls audible. Snap comes. Looks to his left. Looks for Strickland, and it's a catch.
And the pass is complete from number 6, Nathan Herstich.
Antonio Strickland and Nathan Herstich's 8th passing touchdown this game. Rams currently lead now 71-56. For 127 points. And Joey Dales looks to put another one on the board. Kick coming right through the uprights, almost blocked.
And the kick is
72-53.
That's a single game record for the Bluefield University Rams. The score is 72. The Knights 56.
The most points scored in a Ram game now at Mitchell Stadium on homecoming night. 72-56. Make your next event special with Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall Catering. The Chick-fil-A Mercer Mall locations offers options such as nuggets, strip salads, and boxed meals. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Duchess Dairy offers whole 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt in their heart of plant of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Duchess Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. As Joey Dales sets up for the kick, only missing one extra point today, making 7 of 8 and chipping one in from around the 10-yard line for another field goal as that's kicked deep. Muffed around the 5 and taken down right about the 15-yard line and puts the Rams in great field position. 4:44 left in the game. Wallace, three receivers to his left, one to his right. McNeil in the backfield. Handoff McNeil. Brings it through, almost down at the 24-yard line. For a carry of 9, 2nd and 1. Hand off to McNeil again, down to the 30, the 40, the 50, all the way down to the 27-yard line of the Rams. And it took what Joey Jarvis, our PA announcer, said it took an absolute host of Rams to take down the beast in what is McNeil. Thrown deep, play blown dead.
Flag on the play.
And a flag on the play for a false start on the Knights. Possibly offside, but looked like it's going to be a false start. A little bit of a too fast tempo. Play clock stopped at 4:10.
On the play.
Low snap. Fumbled up by Junior Ellis. And a flag on the play, possibly for roughing the passer, as I saw Wallace down. He's kind of bouncing. So you got a little bit of a love tap there. 4 minutes left in the game. It's a helicopter flows overhead. Not too far from the Mercer County Airport.
Defense, number 99. Penalty of pass field goal, automatic first down.
Roughing the passer called on Jackson Charlton Perrin. It's going to set up first down at the 15-yard line. Wallace, three receivers to his left, one to his right. Snap. looking right. And as number 17 for St. Andrews walks in Aronson Cook, the wide receiver freshman from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Robert B. Glenn High School. Got to set up for another 2-point conversion. Trying to only have to make this a one-score game if possible. Looks deep. And number 81 for the Knights, Devin Roche, wide open. Easy 2 points, makes it 72-64 with 3:51 to play and a lot to play left here. We're going to take a short break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
You say you have vision. But where's it taking you? Because true vision is seeing what could be, contending with the status quo. It's taking what shapes you and using it to shape the world. It's the higher calling from the one who calls you his own. The higher vision, where visionaries are made. It's taking the higher road to a higher education. It's about discovering what God's placed inside of you is exactly what you need. It's knowing that to lead is to serve, and a life poured out is a life full and meaningful. So go. Go beyond the normal. Go stronger than before. Go make your mark.
Here's the kick. Onsides. Brought down by a Ram. Rams going to get possession around the 50-yard line.
Knights attempt an onside kick. Recovered by the Rams. First down, Rams.
That was recovered by Michael Banks. The defensive back. The other twin from Udawell, Tennessee, who went to Udawell High School outside of Chattanooga. Very beautiful high school. I drive past it every time I have to make the trip home. Hurstich. Hand off to Johnson. Stopped up around the 47-yard line of the Knights.
Second and about 5.
As the play clock starts ticking down, they're going to look to wear off some time as it's 2nd and 6. Hurstich, 2 receivers to his right and his left. Fakes handoff. Looks right, deep to Ebron. Catch received as he rolls right into the end zone. But they're going to say he's down around the 1. And a great catch from Jaquan Ebron. And another first down at the 1-yard line. With 332 yards of passing coming from Nathan Hurstich. Handoff right to Johnson. Touchdown, Rams.
Johnson goes into the end zone. Touchdown,
Rams definitely extending this already luxurious record 78-64 extra point coming up from Joey Dales. .239 left to play. I think the one thing that has to frustrate any viewer is the fact that Nathan Hurstich can just throw it in with ease, and then it's a battle for the Knights as that one goes straight through the uprights. 79-64.
That extra score, Bluefield 79. And the Knights 64.
No, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a basketball game. I promise you it's football. 79-64. 2:39 left to play in the game. Joey Dales setting up to kick. Kick deep. Right near the 6-yard line. Missed tackle, but he jogs out of bounds around the 8. Puts the Rams in great field position.
Number 3 Lions. It'll be first down Knights.
Officially marked down at the 9. It's 1st and 10 for the Knights. .235 left to play. Wallace, QB keep. Check that. That's not Wallace. That is number 17, Ronson Cook, in at the QB position. As Wallace jogs back onto the field. Time clicking down as there's 2:10 left. Wallace looking left. Almost, and it's caught by number 81.
Number 13, Wallace's pass complete to
Devin Roche for the first down. 2:03, and the Knights still have all 3 of their timeouts. It's going to be a struggle till the end. As he looks right. That pass getting to Ronson Cook. Down to midfield. 1:49 left to play. First down, Knights. Quick first down. Giving him ample amounts of time. Wallace throwing it, and it's an incomplete pass. Going to set up 2nd down and 10 at the 50. 1:37 left to play. The Knights trying to get 15 points here quickly. Or 16, 15 to tie it, 16 to win. That's, of course, if you think you can stop Nathan Hurstich and his unstoppable core of wide receivers. Snap coming to Wallace. Looks right. Lobs it downfield, and another incomplete pass.
Number 13, Wallace's pass intended for number 11, Mitchell, incomplete.
Demarius Mitchell, the wide receiver from White Plains, Georgia, Greene County High School, not able to catch that ball. 1:31 left to play. It's 3rd and long at the 50. Wallace back. McNeil to his left. Moves back. Throws it deep and over. Going to set up 4th down and long.
Number 13, Wallace's pass incomplete. That'll bring up Fourth down.
127.
Fourth down.
And a timeout called by St. Andrews.
St. Andrew, stay close to the half.
And we're going to take a break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
What was it like getting homecoming king?
Well, the previous year I had got Prince, so I was like, okay, I think I'm a pretty popular dude anyway. So I was like, okay, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get a king. I forgot who else was running with me, but my friend Taylor, she had got Queen, and then they yelled my name. I was like, really? And I wasn't too excited because I don't know who we were playing, and I was just so focusing on the game, and just forgot that hey, I got the homecoming king. But it was definitely an honor getting homecoming king, and whoever gets it this year, it's gonna be very special. And you know what I'm saying, as long as if it's a football player, hopefully he don't get too distracted and get caught up in the moment, and still stay focused for our game.
Now, what would you do if they, because a lot of times what they do is they make the former person bestow the previous crown onto that person.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He ain't getting my crown. That's my crown. I wore it. I earned it. So I'm not giving that up. If they want it, they gonna have to come get it.
Getting ready. 119 left on the clock. And it looks like the Rams are going to have this one in their hands. With a minute 19, it's 79-64. Running for a gain of about a yard.
Carry by number 34, Johnson. Timeout on the field.
Timeout. St. Andrew.
Timeout called by St. Andrews. $112. We're going to take a quick sec. St. Andrews has one timeout left as they push forward, but stopped at the line, and a helmet comes off.
Carry by number 34, Johnson. Tackled by several Knights. That'll be third down.
Third down. That's 106. And another timeout is called.
So third and final timeout.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of today's contest, we do ask you to stay off of the field. No one except players and authorized personnel are allowed on the playing field. And we thank you for attending today's game.
As the final timeout is called for St. Andrews, there's 106 left. The Rams need to catch this one first down in order to keep the Knights at bay. Hurstich in the backfield. Two receivers to his right, two to his left. Fakes handoff. A look to run. It looks like it will be just short of the first down marker.
From number 6, Nathan Hurstich. He'll be stopped short just of the first down.
And it's
4th and inches.
like you said, like you heard, it's 4th and inches. Two to his left, two to his right. Timeout called on the sideline by the Rams.
As their second charge timeout.
The Knights having 0 timeouts left. Punt coming up from Griffith. Kick deep. Around the 30-yard line. First down, Knights at around the 30-yard line. 48 seconds left to play. Stopped up at the line of scrimmage. Banks unable.
Wallace's pass intended for number 26, incomplete. It'll bring up second down.
And at QB, Trey Craig Gooding, the freshman from Richlands, North Carolina, as McNeil is taking out.
Number 6, McNeil, tackled by several Rams. Bring up.
And he's picked up by a couple of Rams, or Knights rather, and it's third down. 20 seconds left on the clock. Snap coming. Gooding sprints and is stopped, and a fumble comes, and another. As the 10 seconds stopped up on the far sideline, there was a lot of action going on. There's a Ram down. And a lot of arguments after a hard hit. Number 8 for the Rams. Vinay escorted off the field. Kayshawn Rizzle also escorted off the field by a trainer. As a flag sailed in, there's 10 seconds left on the clock. And they look like they're going to put Thomas Lee in at defense. I look to my cameraman, John Justice, who is a member of the football team here, and I gave him a very confused face. And he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. As Thomas Lee, I guess he'll be put out either in a linebacker or cornerback position. $79-64. 10 seconds left. Here's the call.
Play. Personal foul. Targeting. Defense. Number 8. 15-yard penalty. First down. 8 is disqualified. After the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 4, the defense. That will be a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Finesse had been ejected from the game. And an unsportsmanlike conduct had been called. 10 seconds left. As it moves down the field for quite a few number of yards, putting it at around the 26-yard line. Ten seconds left. Very chilly here at Mitchell Stadium. So you can hear the crowd also on edge, hoping that the game will resume as it does. 9 seconds left. And the snap comes. Throws up and deep. Near the end zone. Nothing. And the Rams win 79-64 here at Mitchell Stadium for our second part of the homecoming weekend spectacular worth of sports events. Thank you guys so much for watching. The football team will be back here at home November 13th when they take on Union College as they make their way over from Kentucky, from Barbersville, Kentucky. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this fantastic day. I'll be back on the call tomorrow at 2 and 4 for Truett McConnell. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take it easy, Rams fans.